So yes, we also had Real Madrid, Marcel, and this is a game I want to settle down and dissect to you people. And I will start by how the game came on to be. This was a game that Real Madrid they were looking like they were going to lose or draw the game. Of course, Marcel opened the scoring of the day by scoring the first goal. Timothy Weah, of course, scored the goal for Marcel, and Kylian Mbappe having a penalty and then scoring it as well. I will not argue that penalty was in fact good or not. The penalty that first penalty was a penalty, yes, quite right. But you see the second one, I will not agree, because I don't know how a player is falling down. Yeah, I don't know where you expect Baba to keep his hand when he's falling. Like, I don't know if you want him to cut off his hands when he's falling. I don't know. They're claiming that rules obviously said that if the other hand is down, the hand that is using to like support yourself, yeah, is down, it's not going to be a problem. But if the other hand interfere, like for instance, the way the player came down, the right hand already fell. He used the right hand, he fell on the right hand, but the left hand touched the ball, which, of course, to me, I feel like that's not still a penalty, because I don't know, like, you will fall, right? And when you're falling like that, you know that obviously there's a way, there's reflex, it's just a reaction. There's a way you fall and both of your hands would go towards the same direction, trying to support yourself from falling. And look at it, it became a penalty. To be sincere, let's look at it this way. There are some clubs and there are some referees that won't give that as a penalty. Let's not lie. So even though that's supposed to be a penalty, it shows there's no consistency. Yes, because at times they won't give that as penalty. There are some refs that won't give that as penalty. But because I will use the word partial, they were just being partial towards Madrid. Yes, and that was why they gave that second penalty. And that's the truth. You can argue with yourself, argue with your screen, that's your business. But that's the fact. That is exactly what happened. That was partiality in giving that second goal for Madrid. Madrid had no business winning this game. They nearly lost this game. And if it were to be a more serious-minded club, a club that they just came into that game to only take care of the possession, dominate the possession, but any other thing was just, was just not there. And yes, Real Madrid had so many shots on target, 15 shots on target in the game, but just 2 came out of it. So Marseille had 5 shots on target, but only had 1 goal in it. And of course, the possession, yes, Marseille had more possession than Madrid. So they were concentrating mostly on the possession. Madrid were bound on the counter-attack. Even after when the red card came in to Real Madrid still found a way to seal out the game. And of course, like I said, the red card from Carvajal was stupid. Like, how can you be this experienced? How can you be this experienced and you have to go and be nodding a goalkeeper? Even if peradventure you did not really touch the head, so far your head went to that place and you headed that keeper and he went down, that's a red card. And okay, now you actually even headed the keeper. Why will you be doing that? Is it that you thought that you would get away with it or what? I don't know. It wasn't necessary. It wasn't called for. It wasn't necessary. That red card wasn't necessary. Now he won't be playing the next 3 games or 2 games or so. And they will have to find somebody else that will be coming in for them there. So, but I would say that to me, this is a game that would have just, least that should happen would just be a draw. And that's it. That second goal wasn't a penalty to me. You can argue with your screen. You can drop your comments and your whatever on the comment section. So that's on that. Huh? Peace out.